You guys can see my head. Ugh. Good morning, good morning. Get myself together. This has been a morning. Started off a little rough, but we are here. I'm trying to be intentional to this. My shoestring keep tapping the walking pad. That was gonna bother me, so I had to fix that. So my goal this morning is to do 2 miles to 3 miles. I'm gonna try to walk a little faster than I was walking yesterday. And I'm trying to hit a certain amount of steps today. So the goal is to at least hit between, we'll say, my goal is to go for at least 15,000 steps today. Maybe not all in this one setting of walking, but throughout the day. But today definitely started off rough. I could not find my Apple Watch charger. And if you know, hold on, let me speed up a little bit. And if you are a walker or into fitness, you know, the workout don't count unless you're able to document it somewhere. And so because I could not find my Apple Watch charger, therefore I couldn't charge my watch. So there'll be no way of me tracking my steps, my distance without my watch. So I had to change things up a little bit. So hopefully the quality of my video isn't too bad. We're able to still get it in this morning. That's why I have my phone in my hand. So hopefully it's not echoing too bad. I wasn't able to plug in my mic like I did yesterday. So yesterday I did go to the grocery store, and today I'm going to juice. I think I said I was going to juice yesterday, but today I'm going to actually juice. So the ingredients I decided on were beets, pineapple, lemon, apple. I can't think of the name of the apple, but it's a red apple, and ginger root. So normally I try to juice between 3 and 4 cups. Well, no, let me take that back. I try to juice 16 ounces about 3 or 4 of my little jugs that are 16 ounces. So I will be doing that today, and I sometimes will drink it as a snack, or I will try to drink it throughout the week. So that's what I'll be doing today, is make sure I get my juicing done. I don't necessarily juice every day. I try to, drink the juice every day. I try to drink it at least 3 times out the week. Or like I said, if I break it up, I may just drink half one day, half the next, and it's kind of spread out throughout the week. I'm at 5 minutes. Nice, easy pace today. Towards the end, of course, I always start to bump it up. Today's a much nicer day than what it was yesterday. Pretty nice weather. So I may also go work outside today. Feel pretty good today. So yes, the goal is 15,000 steps today, but I think in an hour, depending on what speed you're walking, it's going to be about 6,000 to 7,000 steps since I've slowly built the speed up. But talk to me, ask me questions, tell me about your morning, keep me company while I walk. Keep me accountable. Make sure I walk or work out. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about doing a workout live versus just walking. It'll either be, I'm trying to decide if I want to do core or arm workout. I'll figure that out. But if there's a certain workout you would like me to do, leave me a comment. I'm going to bump this speed up a little more. So I'm at 2.8 right now. I feel weird walking without my watch. But hey. Where there is a will, there is a way. I almost didn't want to walk this morning because I couldn't find my watch. But if you want to get something done, you'll find a way to do it. Tomorrow, I'll have everything back to normal. I'll have my mic. That way you can hear me. Hopefully, the quality isn't too bad. I'm not echoing. Sometimes the way your morning starts can make you feel like you're in disarray a little bit. So just by me trying to find my Apple Watch charger today, it makes my morning feel a little weird, just not in order. So we're going to try to fix that and not let that ruin the rest of the day. My goals for today outside of the walking pad are also to get my water intake in. So when it comes to water, I try to get 67% of my body weight. I don't believe in doing the 1 gallon because to me, that just doesn't make sense because we are all different in weight and just size in general. So why would we all have to drink 1 gallon? People are always saying drink a gallon. This doesn't make sense to me. I say go based off of your size and do 67%. I'll do 67 to 70%. And you want to make sure you're not trying to chug it down, that you're starting in the morning. So that is my goal, to make sure once I get done with this workout, I'm being intentional throughout the day with getting my water in. See what else. So it's water, juicy, 15,000 steps today. I think those are good goals. When setting your goals, you want to make sure they are achievable. They're a little bit of a challenge, but they're also attainable. That way you don't feel discouraged if you don't make it, but you also feel proud of yourself when you do achieve it. We're about to hit 11 minutes. Pace is a little faster than what it was yesterday starting off. So tomorrow I will do a live workout, not just walking on the walking pad. I'm actually gonna do a workout. The equipment I'm probably gonna use are just dumbbells. So if you want to join me tomorrow, make sure you have your dumbbells. My dumbbells are 12 pounds. I always feel good when I walk. Trying to think what else I can talk about. My mind is blank right now. I think when I get to 30 minutes, I'm gonna increase the speed a little bit more. Right now, I'm going on 15 minutes. We're at a little 14 right now. distance, a little over half a mile. So we're gonna try to make sure that second mile is a little faster. Let's talk about my overall fitness goals. So my overall fitness goals are really just to be happy with what I see in the mirror. I think I used to always want to hit a certain number on the scale, but I realized that the number on the scale doesn't really matter because you can be that, you can look a certain way. Let's say if I'm 130, I can actually look good at 130. It just depends if I have more muscle or more fat. So I learned to not be content with a number, but to be happy with what I see in the mirror. So that is my fitness goal, to continue to be happy each day with what I see in the mirror. And we all have our ups and down days, especially as women. Sometimes we feel bloated, just having a bad day. So I don't have any like number goals or anything like that. I think overall just to be happy. I've hit most of the goals I've wanted, and of course, when we hit a goal, normally you're supposed to try to reach for something higher or more challenging. But tone my thighs. That is my goal. Tony legs. My core and my arms normally tone very easily, but these legs, gotta get these legs together. So that's where my bike comes into play. Walking is good. It does help, especially depending on where your heart rate goes. Heart rate kind of determines where your body pulls from. So I do plan to start biking eventually. Biking is a good way to tone your quads, especially if you bike at a stationary bike. On a stationary bike, I can increase the resistance. That way I can make these legs work. Whew. But talk to me, ask me questions, keep me company. Um, I feel like my quality is starting to mess up on my computer. Okay, I think it fixed itself. Feeling a little inflamed this morning. So I have stage 4 endometriosis. And with that, sometimes in the morning, especially, I can wake up feeling pretty inflamed. I'm not really good at explaining what that feels like. It's just a lot of discomfort, I would say. It's a lot of discomfort in the abdominal area. I guess for some people, it can feel like a stomach ache, or for my ladies to understand, it can feel like you're PMSing, just, like your cycle's about to start, but that's not the issue. That's what it can feel like. So I'm going to push through this workout today because I'm not even at 30 minutes. I'm not going to lie, I'm ready to stop. But I'm not going to let endometriosis defeat me. It's had its time. It's been something that I've knowingly been dealing with going on 3 years. I was officially diagnosed in 2022. So it's had its time of affecting my life. So my goal is to push through. I rest when I need to, but I don't want it to be something that continues to affect me on a day-to-day. So that's why I do juice as much as I have, is because a lot of the fruits and veggies are anti-inflammatory. So that's why I focus on juicing a lot. So if you have any gut issues or anything like that, I do recommend juicing. Not only because a lot of the fruits and veggies provide a lot of benefits, but you also have to think it's light on your stomach. So your body's able to digest it easier, hopefully causing less issues. Oh, we just hit a mile. I may increase the speed. Let's do it. Get the blood flow going. I'm trying to see if I can push the pace a little faster than what I did yesterday. So I think I'm at 3.2 right now. So even though I'm not feeling well this morning, we're going to push through. We are pushing through. The goal is 15,000 steps for the day. But I think out of this workout, if I go for an hour, it's going to be anywhere between 6,000 and 7,000 steps. So I'm just going to try to be active and keep moving today. Find my watch charger. That's on the list for today. Get my juicing done. And I might meal prep. Meal prep for me, because I don't mind eating in bulk, isn't so much meal prep like it is for most people. I don't mind eating the same thing over and over. And I'm actually kind of basic when it comes to the type of meals I like. I think today one of the meals I'm going to cook, it will be jasmine rice. I like the way that breaks down. I was doing brown rice for a while, but I'm doing jasmine rice. I'm going to do ground turkey. And then I'm going to cut up some peppers. So I'm going to do onions, and I'm going to do different peppers. And for me, that is a good meal. So that's one meal I like to do. I also go between tilapia. So tilapia is more of a lean fish. And even though I know a lot of people talk bad about it, I like eating tilapia. My top fish, though, is salmon. Salmon is a good, healthy fat. So when it comes to trying to get your fats in, we also talk about the macros, protein, carbs, and fat. That is one thing I like to eat is salmon to get the good, healthy fat. Other fats are like avocado. So for those of you who love a good Chipotle bowl, getting guacamole isn't bad, but you just have to be mindful of your moderations when it comes to stuff like that. So that might be a thing I eat today. That might be dinner. It'll be one of the fish, either be tilapia or salmon. I love broccoli. So I may do broccoli. I'm trying to think what I have in there. And I got to see what I want to do as my main card that will fill me up. I got to figure that out. So I'm not sure if I want to do rice twice. So we're going to work on what I'm going to eat today. Oh, I do have a salad that I can't wait to eat. Yeah. Forgot I had salad. I meant to eat a banana. Bananas are good to eat before you work out. I've never been big on taking pre-workout. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like that tingling sensation. So, and I stay away from any type of caffeine. Okay, coming up, well, about a little less than 2 minutes shy of 30 minutes. It's like once you hit that 30-minute mark, you're at least halfway. It starts to feel like the workout actually gets easier. It says I burned 150 calories, but for some reason, I doubt that. I'm pretty sure it's less. I'm at 1.34 miles. 30 minutes. I didn't talk about right now. If anybody's watching the March Madness basketball games, I've been watching the women's side, not really the men, sorry. But if you're watching the women, I am going for South Carolina. My team is, well, I like South Carolina, but my number one team is LSU. But I also always cheer for South Carolina when I see them play. So now they're who I have as winning it all. Okay, we're about to hit 1.5 miles. I think when I get to about 45 minutes, when I'm gonna try to bump it up to 3.8 and finish strong. Right now I'm at 3.2. Let's see what my steps are looking like. Okay. I walked about 3,500 steps so far since being on here. So yeah, it's gonna put me right in that sweet spot, like I said, between 6,000 and 7,000 steps total. But once I ramp it up to 3.8 and go a little faster, it's probably gonna put me right over 7,000 steps. Whew. When I say I'm a little tired this morning, I was feeling good at one point. I think now that all the adrenaline from me rushing around this morning looking for my watch. It's kind of worn off. Now I feel my stomach. My quads. Feel a little fatigued. But I am pushing through. I said, even if there's only one person on this live, we're going to get it done. Getting this walking pad was just to get me moving. Because sometimes dealing with endometriosis and just life in general, right? Not just endo. Sometimes life can have you not wanting to work out. It can have you a little lazy. But I felt like if I had something convenient, and as you can see, I just throw on a hoodie and some leggings and get rolling. So this has definitely kept me active for like the past month. So that's the goal. Try to be active at least 30 minutes after your day. Coming up on 200 calories. I'm going to go to Play It Again Sports today. You know, it's really a good place to go to look for different equipment that you may want and get it for the low. So I'm going to see what they have. I don't really have anything particular that I need. Whew. Trying to keep pushing. Not ready to stop this thing. But I'm not going to. They come this far, about to hit 40 minutes. So we're going to finish strong. fast enough. Coming up on 2 miles. All right, 2 miles in. In about 2 more minutes, I'm gonna bump it up and try to ride these last 15 minutes out. Well, next 3.5 minutes. Try to bump it up. So I'm at 42 minutes. I'm trying to hit an hour. I'm tired. Stomach hurt. But I'm going to push through. Ugh. The morning just started chaotic, and I feel like I'm feeling it in my workout. So in 2.5 minutes, I'm going to bump it up to 3.8, which is as fast as walking pad goes. And we're going to try to grind it out. So it should put me over 7,000 steps. But my goal for today, by the end of the day, is to hit at least 15,000 steps. The minimum I can do per day is 10. Or should I say the minimum I want to do per day is 10. I just try to have goals for myself. That way I have something to try to reach. Okay, 90 seconds, we're gonna bump it up. Ask me some health and fitness questions, or if you just want to vent, keep me company while I walk. Talk to me about anything. Almost at 45 minutes. I'm gonna try to come up with some things to talk about. Tomorrow, I'm doing a live workout. I'm gonna do arms. So join me with your dumbbells. I'm gonna use 12-pound dumbbells tomorrow. right, let's bump it up. These last 15 minutes is to go hard. I'm at 3.8. Let's see what my steps are looking like. I'm at 5,100 steps. So we'll check where I'm at the hour mark. Gotta focus. So I think I'm probably gonna do 2 workouts tomorrow. I'm gonna do the arm workout early that morning, and I'm gonna walk probably like around 11, 12. I will post it. That way, if you would like to join, you know what time to jump on with me. The arm workout will probably go about 30 minutes, give or take, and then I always walk for at least an hour. So my goal is to walk between 60 to 90 minutes. At 48 minutes. $270 calories burned. Feeling good because I'm almost done. I'm just being honest. Today is not my day. And that's okay. Some days you may have days where you don't feel like working out or giving it 100%. But I always say, just give it 100% of what you have. So even though I don't feel like my best, I'm at least giving 100% of what I have in me. $50 minutes in, got 10 more minutes. I'm motivated. 290 calories. So I'm about to hit 300 calories, which I'm not really counting calories. I don't care about that part. I'm just letting you all know what I'm seeing on my welcome pad. It's keeping me motivated to keep going. So I'm about to hit 300 calories. I'm going to speed of 3.8. I'm at 52 minutes. So I'm just trying to go strong for an hour. Today was definitely a tough day for me. I'm really having to push myself through. I'm at 53 minutes. So I just gotta keep driving and going for 7 minutes. The goal is by the time I get off the treadmill, I would achieve at least 7,000. So almost half my steps for the day. All right, got 5 minutes. .81, so I'll probably hit 3 miles by the time I hit the hour mark. I keep getting back at the cherry mill. Stop looking at my phone. So definitely gonna hit 3 miles. So it's gonna average me out about 20. That's probably 20 minutes a mile. I started off pretty slow. Normally I like to be a little faster than that, but hey, the work, we got it in. So I'm gonna take it as a win. Three minutes. I'm smiling, but I'm having to dig deep. Two and a half minutes. Three miles. So let's achieve that. So I just want to reiterate, tomorrow I'm doing 2 workouts. I'm going to do a weightlifting workout, and then I'm going to walk a little later. So I just hit my 1 hour. Thank you for watching. Please join me tomorrow. And all right, I've been wanting to do this. Yeah. Stop. So all right, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching me walk and keeping me company. All right.